Glyphosate. A name that might not ring a bell for many. You might not know the name, but you certainly know the product it's most famous for. Roundup. Roundup is everywhere. Farmers use it extensively to protect their crops. Homeowners rely on it to keep their gardens weed-free. It's marketed as a miracle solution that kills weeds dead. Sounds great, right? However, there's more to the story. There's a dark side to this chemical that needs to be addressed. It's time we talked about it openly and honestly. Glyphosate is the most widely used herbicide globally, and its reach is staggering. It's in our food, our water, and even in our bodies. Studies have shown traces of glyphosate in everyday food items and drinking water. This widespread use has serious consequences for our health and the environment. We're spraying a chemical on a massive scale without fully understanding its long-term effects on ecosystems and human health. And that's a significant problem that we cannot afford to ignore. Remember DDT? It was once hailed as a miracle pesticide, only to be banned later on for its severe environmental and health dangers. Glyphosate is following a similar path, with mounting evidence of its risks. We're ignoring warning signs at our peril, just as we did with DDT. It's time to rethink our reliance on this chemical and explore safer, more sustainable alternatives for the sake of our health and the planet. Glyphosate isn't just bad for weeds, it's bad for everything and everyone. This chemical, widely used in agriculture, has far-reaching consequences that extend beyond its intended purpose. Studies link it to serious health problems. Researchers have found alarming connections between glyphosate exposure and various diseases. We're talking cancer, birth defects, and hormone disruption, which is scary stuff. These health issues are not just minor concerns. They can have life-altering impacts on individuals and families. The World Health Organization labeled glyphosate as probably carcinogenic to humans, and that's a big deal. This classification means there's significant evidence suggesting it can cause cancer. They don't say that lightly. Such a statement from a reputable organization underscores the gravity of the situation. Other studies show links to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, a type of cancer. This particular cancer affects the lymphatic system, which is crucial for our immune defense. Remember, this stuff is in our food supply. It's in the fruits, the vegetables, and the grains. These are staples of our daily diet. We consume these products regularly, often without a second thought. We're ingesting it every day, and every meal could potentially expose us to glyphosate residues, and the long-term effects are still being studied. Scientists are continuously investigating to understand the full extent of its impact on human health. Do we really want to be part of this experiment? The choice is ours, but the stakes are incredibly high. It's not just our health that's at risk. Glyphosate is wreaking havoc on the environment. It's polluting our water, harming wildlife, and destroying biodiversity. Glyphosate doesn't just kill weeds, it kills everything, from beneficial insects to essential soil microbes, and even birds and small animals. It's like dropping a bomb on the ecosystem. Our planet is a delicate balance. Glyphosate disrupts that balance. It creates superweeds resistant to herbicides. It contaminates our water sources. It's time to stop this chemical assault on our planet. So, what's the solution? We need a different approach to agriculture, one that works with nature, not against it. We need organic farming. Organic farming is about building healthy soil, not poisoning it. It's about working with nature's cycles, not disrupting them. It's about growing food, not chemicals. Organic farming might seem harder, but it's the only sustainable way forward. It's about long-term solutions, not short-term gains. It's about protecting our health, our environment, and our future. Here are other simple solutions to use as weed warriors. You don't need a chemistry degree to fight weeds. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Take vinegar and salt, for example. Cheap, effective, and readily available. Vinegar contains acetic acid, which disrupts weed growth. Salt dehydrates plants, killing them. Mix them together and you've got a powerful natural herbicide. But remember, even natural solutions need to be used responsibly. Avoid spraying on desirable plants, don't overuse them, and always test on a small area first. Another great approach is nature's armor, cover crops and mulching. Nature has its own ways of controlling weeds. We just need to learn from it. Cover crops and mulching are two such methods, mimicking nature's wisdom. Cover crops are planted between cash crops. They suppress weeds by competing for resources. Mulch, a layer of organic material, does the same. It also retains moisture and improves soil health. These methods are like giving your garden a suit of armor. They protect it from weeds while also improving your garden's overall health. It's a win-win situation. Finally, there is nature's defenders, the power of biological herbicides. Sometimes, we need a little help from our microscopic friends. Biological herbicides use natural enemies of weeds to control their growth. It's like using nature's own assassins. These herbicides contain fungi, bacteria, or other microorganisms that specifically target certain weeds. They're safe for humans, animals, and the environment. Biological herbicides might take a little longer to work, but they offer a targeted, sustainable solution. It's about working with nature, not against it. We're at a crossroads, a pivotal moment in time where our decisions will shape the future of our planet and our health. We can continue down the path of chemical dependency with all its risks and consequences. This path has led to soil degradation, water contamination, and health issues for both humans and wildlife. Or we can choose a different path, one that embraces nature and its inherent wisdom. This path supports local farmers, promotes biodiversity, and ensures that our food is free from harmful chemicals. A path of health, sustainability, and respect for our planet. The choice is ours, and it starts with small, everyday actions that collectively make a big difference. We can demand organic products, supporting farmers who choose to grow food without synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. By doing so, we encourage more sustainable farming practices. We can adopt natural weed control methods in our own gardens, such as hand-pulling weeds, using mulch, and employing natural barriers. These methods are not only effective, but also safe for the environment. We can educate ourselves and others about the dangers of glyphosate, a common herbicide linked to numerous health issues. Knowledge is power, and by spreading awareness, we can drive change. The future is in our hands. Let's choose wisely. Let's choose health, not just for ourselves, but for future generations. Our actions today will determine the world they inherit. Let's choose a future free from the hidden dangers of glyphosate. Together, we can create a healthier, more sustainable world. The power to make a difference lies within each of us. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more tips and awareness on living a healthier, more sustainable life. Together, we can make a difference.